Okay, let's take a look at Java image fundamentals. We'll take a look at creating, loading, and displaying images. I've already set up a public class called ImageLoad with the main method as the entry point to the program, and then I've also taken the liberty of already importing the necessary class libraries. On the top there, the top 4 lines imports. Okay, first let's take a look at what we need to do. So we do need to add an extends keyword to our image load public class because we will be displaying this in a GUI, and what we're going to extend is frame. So let's go ahead and start that. So let's do extends frame. Okay, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to create um, an image. So we're going to hold an image. So again, we've already imported these, so we have access to these classes. So image object, we'll call it image. Um, okay, and let's give some space here so we can clearly see. Okay, the first thing we're going to do here is create the constructor. So we're going to create a image load constructor. So public image load constructor. Okay. Now we're going to load a file into an image from our local file system. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make a try and catch block because it will throw an IO exception if the image file is not able to load. So let's go ahead and start our try block. Okay, and we're going to catch. Right, so again, it's an IO exception, and we'll just call it IOE. All right, and we'll just simply handle that by printing out a statement here. Okay, and we'll say cannot load image file. All right, and then we'll go ahead and exit the system with system dot exit and status code 0. All right, now in here what we're going to do in the try block is we're going to call up a file object. We'll just call it image file equal to new file, and then I've already have the file in the working directory, so I don't need any relative path. I can just use the file name. So I think let's take a look here. I called it image. Okay, so image.png. Okay. All right, and now that we have that, we can go ahead and load. We can go ahead and load the image. All right, we do that with image. It's going to be equal to ImageIO dot read and feed it the image file. Okay. All right. So if it's not able to locate the file, it's going to throw an IO exception error. And also, what we need to do after our try block here, and after our constructor here, so we'll just say and constructor. All right, we're gonna add a window listener with a window adapter, and it's gonna listen for when we hit X on the GUI to close the window, and that will cause the program to shut down a little bit more gracefully than having it run forever. So we're gonna do add window listener, Okay, and we're going to oops, let's write it ourselves. So we're gonna add window listener. Okay, and then we're gonna do new window adapter. All right. I think I misspelled here. We'll add window listener. New. There. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, I think it's just waiting for the return type. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do public void window closing window event, and we'll call it WE. Okay, and then we're gonna just go ahead and exit the program with a 0 status code. All right. Let's see here. I think we have a missing quotation. I think I have a missing thing here. So this is the constructor. This happens sometimes. Let's see. Add window listening. I think we're missing one thing here. I think this has to be inside the constructor. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's fix that a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay, next what we'll do is we have to paint this so that we can see the image. So we're still within the class. So after the constructor, let's go ahead and do public void paint. This will draw the image. It'll be a graphic type, G. And then, sorry, graphics type. Then we G dot draw image. Okay, and then we're going to pass in the image. We're gonna get the where to start drawing that. We use that insets, the top. Well, actually, this will be the left, and get inserts, and that will be for the top. And for this, we're not gonna have an object observer, so we'll just pass in null. All right, so that'll draw the image for us. Now let's go ahead and go to our main method and create this. So we'll just call it image load app is equal to new image load. All right, and then our app dot, we're gonna set a size. We're gonna do that with a new dimension object. So we'll do new dimension. We'll do 600 width by 400 height. Okay. And we'll also set our title. Our title will be image loading. Alright, and then we're going to also set visibility to true, okay, so that way it displays. Alright, so let's go ahead and run that and see what we get, and I'll have to add the window as part of the video here. So let's go ahead and run. Alright, it's displaying here, so let me reveal that. So let's see here, image loading. Alright, actually let me image loading. Sorry, here, let me add another window capture. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you should be seeing that. Alright, there we go. Can we see all of it? Oh, I can't see the toolbar or anything, but yeah, maybe yeah, we can't see the toolbar. Alright, well, anyways, this is the image loading, okay, in our window here. Alright, so that's how we load an image.